What is up, guys? I'm your friendly neighborhood web war fanatic, and this will just be a quick speculative video on if Marvel Champions will be getting a new core set, just like Arkham Horror just did. So I do not play Arkham Horror, so you guys are following me. You guys may also not play Arkham Horror either, and they just announced a new core set for this game. So it's another living card game, by Fantasy Flight Games. I think that Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror are pretty similar in that, they're both LCGs and both by Fantasy Flight Games. So a lot of people are now speculating that Marvel Champions will also get a core set as well. And yeah, so this is on the Fantasy Flight Games website here. And yeah, they announced this core set here for Arkham Horror. So they're announcing here a new core set for Arkham Horror, the card game, and it's kind of like a chapter 2 here for Arkham Horror. And back over here on Reddit, this is making a lot of people think that possibly Marvel Champions will also get a new core set. And yeah, I mean, I don't have any inside information, but I just want to know what you guys thought about this. And I'm going to share some of my thoughts here as well. So I'm going to jump over here to the live stream where they talk about the that new core set, and the old core set is going out of print, which Olivia is going to confirm right here.
People were asking in the chat, is this the current core set? What happens to the old one? Well, the old core set is going out of print as a result of this. It will still be considered legacy. 100%, you can go out, acquire it right now. It's still in stores all over the place.
Yeah, so the original core set is gonna be out of print, which is pretty crazy news because Fantasy Flight Games, they did confirm that the core set for Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror would be evergreen. So as a part of the legacy and the current environments, the core set would always be a part of the current environment, along with the last 2 3 years of new products. So this is actually different than what we were originally told. And I don't know if they changed their minds or this was always a part of the plan. And I don't know if Marvel Champions is included in this as well. I know that there's a lot of speculation on what's going to be announced in packs. If the announcement for Marvel Champions will be a new core set. And a lot of people have been thinking that, even before Arkham Horror announced their new core set. So I'm just going to read a few comments here on Reddit and just show what a lot of people in the community are thinking about. And I think a lot of people wanted Fantastic Four to be the new core set. And I've seen that sentiment since I think last year. Maybe not even a core set, but like a deluxe box for the Fantastic Four, having all four of the heroes from Fantastic Four to be in like that core box, or just like a premium deluxe box, different than like a regular expansion that only comes with 2 heroes. So a lot of people wanted that, and a lot of people wanted that to actually be a new core set for Marvel Champions. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this person thinks that we are going to be getting a new core set, and I think that a lot of people agree with this person here. So watching the live stream, they refer to it as the current core set, and the old one being the legacy core set. And then Marvel, has the same current and legacy method, so it's very similar to Arkham Horror. So yeah, this person thinks that is very likely. And then when the current and legacy environments were announced, a Fantastic Four new core set was mooted by fans. It makes sense for it to be Fantastic Four. Yeah, and then let's hop down a little bit over here. Champions could get an updated core, but I can't see it being the same as a new Arkham core set. So I don't really know anything about Arkham Horror, but they're going to explain here the new Arkham core set is compatible with old products, but it's a required purchase for future expansions, right? And then since the future campaigns will use treacheries, from that new core set box, so you have to buy the new Arkham core set, I believe, based off this comment, for future expansions for Arkham Horror. But then in Marvel Champions, we know that I mean the original core set has that standard set, and like you don't even really need the standard 1 to play because you have standard 3 in Age of Apocalypse, right? So like they can introduce any new standard set, but the original core set will always kind of be evergreen, I would think, right? Because we'll have that standard 1 set that can always be used and the expert 1 set as well. So Champions is a lot more modular than Arkham. I didn't know that, but good to hear. And we already have different standard sets like I just talked about. So it's hard to imagine future villains not being compatible with that original core set there. And the only thing that I could see a new core set adding would be like new status cards. So like status cards are like the tough, stun, and confused cards. So like they could put new status cards and print it out in a new core set. But I think they'll have to reprint those old status cards as well, right? Like those tokens and everything for the new core set too. So yeah, talking about this a little bit. And then there's another comment here where this person says, I remember in one of the streams around the time that they announced that they would not be reprinting older stuff, they said that the core set would always be the core. Basically, they're saying that the core set will always be evergreen. And now they could have changed their minds, but they did explicitly state that. So I'm not sure they'll do the same thing as they did with Arkham. So I really wanted to find this out as well. So this person says here that it sure sounds like the core set would be one of the evergreen products in Arkham 2. So never say never. And this person says here, I believe what they said was that the core set was remaining evergreen, and they used the same language with the new Arkham Horror core set, indicating that it would replace the old core as evergreen. I doubt they changed their minds and probably just worded it in a way to not accidentally review plans for upcoming core set. Okay, so let's hop over back to the Fireside chat here, and I'm at the part where they talk about the core set. So Tony's going to talk a little bit about that here.
To establish what we're calling the current environment, which includes all of the current products that are being produced, minus anything that is out of print. So this will be the core sets for each product and the last 2 to 3 years worth of products for that game line.
Okay, so he did say the core set for, both products for Arkham Horror and for Marvel Champions. So I am not sure, guys. I mean, the wording there, I guess it's tough. I mean, I know that, it's been said that Fantasy Flight Games, the way they design stuff, they design a lot, like, in advance, right? So, like, when something comes out, like, it's like a year or 2 years, they designed that, a while back. So, like, this new core set for Arkham Horror, I mean, has this already been in the, like, works, for, like, last year and the year before? Like, they already knew this was happening during the Fireside chat? I'm not sure. The Fireside chat was 8 months ago. So, like, 8 months ago, was this already, in the works? And the way that it's worded does seem like both core sets would be evergreen. But, I mean, Tony's the developer for Marvel Champions, right? So maybe he was talking more about Marvel Champions there. I'm not sure, guys. We're just, like, speculating here if there's going to be new core sets. Personally, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I don't want a new core set for Marvel Champions, and maybe I'm in the minority there. I feel like I just like having. I feel the core set is so good the way that it is. I've often said that it's like the best like starting pack for like any game because you have Rhino, Claw, and Ocean. I think they're just really great timeless villains. I think that the core set heroes are awesome as well. You guys know I love Spider-Man. I think he's like the coolest hero in the entire game, and I just love that design for that Peter Parker Spider-Man. And I wanted him to always be in the current environment. So like if there's a new core set, then the old one might go out of print and that Spider-Man might be gone as well. So obviously I'm probably biased there, but I don't think I want a new core set. Another big thing that I know they're definitely going to take out if they make a new core set is Nick Fury, that ally, is gone. So, what's commonly accepted as the best card in the game, Marvel Champions, the Nick Fury ally. 4 cost basic ally wherever you play it. You can choose the option to draw 3 cards and like refund a lot of his cost. So versatile, you can put him in any aspect, right? You guys know I like a lot of my Nick Fury recursion shenanigans. So if they make a new core set and that old one goes, out of print in the legacy environment and is like gone, I mean, it's not gonna be like that. Nick Fury is definitely not gonna get reprinted. I'm assuming because that card, I mean, it still breaks the game. There's still no other card in my opinion that's like as powerful as that Nick Fury. So I'm gonna be sad for that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think? Are you excited to potentially get an announcement? I think it'll happen in like 20 days, so like in like 3 weeks. That's whenever the PAX announcement is supposed to be. So like, are we gonna get a new core set, guys? And do you guys want to see a new core set? I'm kind of leaning towards like I like what we have for this core set. I wouldn't mind getting a deluxe box, with the Fantastic Four heroes, like all 4 of the heroes in that one box. I think that would be really cool. But I mean, probably just some bias for me, not wanting to get a entirely new core set. But yeah, what do you guys think? Does it seem like Marvel Champions will be getting a core set? And do you guys actually want that? Do you think that that's going to be good news for the game and good for the game? But I mean, if it's designed well, I guess I could change my mind on that. I know some people are also saying that they want the new core set to have revisited heroes. So the 5 heroes would be like a new Spider-Man with the Web Warrior trait, a Captain America in there, a new version of Doctor Strange, and you could have like 2 other big name characters like maybe like Daredevil or something like that, right, in that new core set. And that would be hype. That would be hype. I mean, yeah, getting a new Spider-Man, I think that would be exciting as well. But yeah, I don't know. I like. Are they changing their minds, guys? Do you guys think that Marvel Champions, Fantasy Flight Games, would change their mind from that Fireside chat here? And if they do, I think the biggest thing that we all want to be changed is getting reprints. And I don't know if this even sets them down the path for a reprint. Probably not, because they're just making new stuff and revisit it and like just a new core set entirely. But maybe to do one more wave of reprints. I mean, that's what I think I'm hoping for. I think that's what a lot of people are also hoping for as well. So yeah, just a short, news update-ish type of video here, just speculating on what's going to happen. I hope whatever it is, it's going to be, good news for the game and help, improve the game and bring new players into it and keep the old players like us, happy and everything. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.